you. Happy New Year once again. It's going to be another wonderful conversation, guys. Hopefully, I will spend maybe 1 hour or two because this is something very important and we are focused on delivering results, development in our community, in our state. So I salute you wherever you are. Just let other people know that we are live today. Just you can share, share and share to other people, like and share because other people need to listen to what we are saying. Because this is no longer time for noise making. This is no longer time for following other people to make noise and to run propaganda and be making noise. This is no longer time for some group of people to stay somewhere and be saying, oh, we are being discriminated. We are being discriminated. Now the result, everybody can see. You understand me? Everybody can see what is going on today in Lagos is what we have been saying. We told them last year, 2023, that Lagos is a model state for Nigeria to see. In fact, I believe that in this administration, when you see Lagos, you will see Nigeria. You see, Lagos will be, in fact, something like let me say, like a yardstick that everybody will use to measure the performance of every politician, every leader in Nigeria. Whether you are House Speaker, House of Rep, Federal House of Rep, or whatever, a senator, a governor, understand me? This is a proof that Nigeria can be the best if we have leaders and people that are responsible to do what they are supposed to do. Look at what is going on in Lagos. Look at what is going on in Lagos. How many days now? 2 or 3 days now, or was it yesterday or today? We saw the commissioning of over 8 projects in Lagos by the former House of Speaker, of course, yes, House Speaker of was it Lagos State, and now the Chief of Staff of President Tinubu is Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. Sometimes it's difficult for me to pronounce that name, but we can see 8 complete projects. You understand me? 8 complete projects in Lagos. Are you getting me now? And then we also see what the governor in Lagos has done. Today, Nigeria is proud of the railway system because of Lagos State. Today, Nigeria is proud of rice milling factory, not just only rice milling factory, so many other projects. You understand me? Today, Nigeria is even proud of any good hospital is in Lagos. We can see that Lagos is a model state. Of course, Ogun State is also part of it. Are you getting me now? But what I want to do today is to, bring out some important conversation. You see, when I look at Lagos, when I see the achievement of the leaders in Lagos, the governor is working, the House of Rep is working, and other people, even the speakers, all of them are working because it is the contribution of all these leaders in Lagos that is making Lagos to be the way it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they are working together, they want to leave a legacy. You understand me? That people will always remember them for. Are you getting me now? Now, the hospital now that was commissioned, was it yesterday in Lagos, is named after somebody who did it, who made it happen. Are you getting me now? But now take a look at what is going on in Lagos. Take a look at what is going on in Ogun State and other states. But then take a look at what is going on in the southeast of Nigeria, where all the IPOP Biafra criminals are running propaganda everywhere on social media. They are shouting, oh, we are discriminated, they are discriminating us, so federal government is not looking at us in the southeast. So I'm asking, is it federal government that is building the road in Lagos? Is it federal government that is launching the hospitals in Lagos? Is it federal government that is launching the railway in Lagos? And then when I look at my own state, Akwa Ibom, that one is nothing to write home about. The last governor that performed as a governor was the uncommon Senate president now, today. His Excellency, of course, Godswill Akpabio, was the last working governor in Akwa Ibom. So when I look at every region, okay, look at last year, was it last year, or we saw Wike performing the best in Rivers State. Are you getting me now? Which means that if we have leaders that are doing what they are supposed to do, it means everything collectively, Nigeria will become the best. Are you getting me now? So I just remember something. When you look at Akwa Ibom, the last governor in Akwa Ibom, what's his name? Emmanuel Udom. I don't even know whether he was a governor, or I don't even know his purpose. Because this Emmanuel Udom did not perform, did not do anything in Akwa Ibom. The airport that is functioning in Akwa Ibom was not done by Emmanuel Udom. And now Emmanuel Udom went and brought in another failure. Another pastor, the same failure. So can you imagine Emmanuel Udom spent 8 years as a governor in Akwa Ibom, did not perform anything. We did not even hear of any House of Rep in Akwa Ibom. There's no House of, we don't even know what they are doing. We know that every legislator, every whatever, all of them, senator, every minister, they have constituency project, they have what they're supposed to do. We did not hear of anything. So if a governor is not performing, how can a governor hold his own ministers or senators responsible? You understand me? Tomorrow now they will say Lagos was a former capital of Nigeria. Are you getting me now? But you see how Lagos is developing. Some group of idiots in the name of IPOP Biafra from the southeast will be sitting down and be shouting, oh, we are being discriminated, oh, we want Biafra, oh, we want. I don't want to even, this year, I'm not even following criminals and be talking. That's why you are seeing me. In fact, I'm not even part of that rubbish. You understand me? I've already said it. We want the federal government to deal with criminals. Of course, we're already aware of the federal government is dealing with criminals, especially those criminals from the southeast that have spread everywhere across Nigeria, running propaganda, talking rubbish. So I'm not even here to talk about them today because the success of Lagos State, Ogun State, and any other state that will decide to work with the president will be a proof of what we have been talking about. When you hear them say, oh, we have been marginalized, that is a lie. There's nothing like marginalized. When you hear them say, we have not been given president of Nigeria, how can Nigeria trust you with presidency? The last time they gave you presidency, you scattered the country. You understand me? Calabar was the last, was once the capital territory of Nigeria, the federal capital territory of Nigeria. Calabar, go to Calabar, nothing to write him about. Even Abuja today, what is in Abuja? Nothing. It is somebody that will make it to happen. And we are seeing what the Lagos State governor is doing, His Excellency Babajide Sanwaolu, and other people. Of course, we saw what Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila has done, in Lagos. So my own is that I'm just making you see that if people like His Excellency Babajide Sanwaolu, the governor of Lagos State, can perform the way he's performing, and of course, the Honorable Speaker, Chief of Staff today, Olufemi Gbajabiamila, has done what he has done. Think about what President Tinubu will do before his administration finish. So we know who President Tinubu is. We know what President Tinubu can do. We know the capacity of President Tinubu. It is not by noise. I want to ask all these IPOP Biafra people from the South is making noise on social media. Can't you see that you people are just making noise? Can't you see? You have people like, what's his name? All these ministers, senators from the Southeast. You understand me? There is not, show me any project that they did. Nothing. Show me any project that Obi, who was once the governor of Abia State, a governor of Anambra State, did. Nothing. But you see, look at the 8th project that was launched in Lagos. That project cannot be forgotten. Hospital, good roads, build roads, flyovers, many things. Conference center. The number is too much. Look at the project. 8 projects. 8 projects that can never be forgotten. It's not to go and share bag of rice or paint, carry one paint and put your picture and share bag of rice to people and then promise all kinds of things or hide under Biafra. Or hide under, what do they call it? Unknown gunmen and be giving excuses. Are you getting me now? For so many years, a senator from Abia State did nothing for more than 17 years as a senator from Abia State. Did nothing. Are you getting me now? Did nothing. Okay, Ojus Okalu, I don't even want to talk about that one. Did nothing. But you will come and open your mouth and tell us that, the government is marginalizing you. We did not see anything that the governor is doing. You say the president, federal government do not want you, is ignoring your place, is neglecting the Southeast. You must be a criminal. Are you getting me now? Because I don't even have time for you. I'm going to be here watching you. Are you getting me now? As you can see now, I don't even have time for all those rubbish things. You can see, I don't even have time for all those things. we want to see before the end of course, by the next 2 years, 4 years, Lagos will be a model for Nigerians to see that the federal government is not the cause of their problem. That is my happiness. That is my happiness. In the next 4 years, Ogun State, of course, we know that Ogun State is doing better because I've seen some project that Ogun State have been doing in terms of agriculture. Look at what they did in Akwa Ibom. Look at how many billion dollars that the previous governor in Akwa Ibom used to build a cathedral, church. I don't even want to remember it. Then I'll be hearing some of my brothers from Akwa Ibom. They say, oh, let us support Obi, that Obi will come and do something for us. I say, you people, I don't know anything. You understand me? They say, let us support Obi. I said, no, we can never support criminals. We can never support criminals. People that have used the public resources, for their own personal interest. So can you see now, when Babajide Sanwaolu finished in Lagos now, can you compare what Babajide Sanwaolu have done to what Obi did in Anambra? It's incomparable. In fact, Obi did nothing in Abia State, in Anambra State, because what is the difference between Abia State and Anambra State? It's the same. Ojus Okalu did nothing. Ojus Okalu spent how many years as a governor and now a senator? Did nothing. The same thing with Abaribe. Abaribe has been a senator even before becoming, he has handled so many positions and now is a senator for more than almost 17 or 20 years. Did nothing for the people of the Southeast. Now we have a professor. We have a professor as a governor in the Southeast. Did nothing for the people of the Southeast. Yet you will hear some criminals. They come on social media and be shouting, oh, they are discriminating us. They don't like us. There's no federal government present in Igbo land. We want Biafra. That is to tell you that your criminality will be exposed. I love this government. Do you know why I love this government? Because this government is strategic in what they are doing. Lagos State is a model of how Nigeria is supposed to be. Every state supposed to be like Lagos State. And you can imagine if every state in Nigeria is like Lagos State, it means Nigeria is the best. But why? You will see them, they did nothing. But they will be sponsoring criminality. People like Ojus Okalu, Obi, Abaribe, who has been a senator for many years, show us his constituency project in Abia State. In Abia State. Abaribe, who has been a senator for so many years. Yet some criminals will come out and be telling us about IPOP Biafra. The same Biafra and IPOP that they use to discriminate, other ethnic ethnicities in the old Eastern region. They did not want people to know who the Ibibio people are. They did not want people to know who the Ijos are. They just wanted to use Biafra, Igbo to colonize everybody. But God did not allow that to work. But I can assure them that this time around, our generation will destroy all those propaganda and Igbo propaganda agenda in the name of Biafra in the South or Niger Delta. I can assure you that. You see, I don't need to be making noise. You will see it happening gradually. You will see it happening gradually. Are you getting me now? Because the reason why I'm just here is to, focus your attention to what is going on in Lagos. Just remember that Lagos is a model for Nigerians to see that the federal government is not the cause of their problem. It is the governors, the senators, the House of Reps or Federal House of Speaker, whatever they call them, are the ones that have been using the resources for their own personal interest. The last time we saw Dino Melaye, tell us the constituency project that Dino Melaye did in Kogi State. Nothing. Dino Melaye used the resources for his own personal interest. In fact, sometimes he will be displaying his cars. He'll be showing us his cars. He's showing us cars. He built house and put cars in his room, in his house. Yet some criminals will be shouting, blaming the federal government, blaming anybody. As we are talking now, you understand me? Look at the railway system that Buhari started during his tenure. The railway system that is connecting, is it Kano or Kaduna to Port Harcourt, straight to, is it Anambra, across the Southeast? That railway system soon is going to be finished. I get me now. So we are going to hear the story. But before, You will hear them say, oh, they gave us 20 pounds. That is a big lie of the Igbos. Sorry, of the IPOB Biafra. It's not the Igbos. It's some of the Igbos using Biafra and be running propaganda. I told them that is nonsense. You will hear them say, oh, General Philip Effiong was a second in command of Biafra. Therefore, Akwa Ibom is Biafra. That is complete rubbish. That is complete nonsense and propaganda of Biafra. Then you will hear them say, oh, we are discrimination. Oh, they have forgotten us. There's no federal government in the Southeast. How will the federal government be in the Southeast when the federal government has been giving monies to your governors, to the senators, to the ministers for them to execute the project that they are supposed to execute? And they failed. No, I want to ask you, the project that has just been completed in Lagos now, was it given by the federal government? The project now, 8 projects. Wait, let me see if I can mention their name, because there are lots of them. I was just looking at this project, I was marveled. Hospital, over 80 bed hospital. Of course, there are lots of them. This is just project that, oh my God, hospitals, is it the conference center? How many again? 8 projects. I'm just trying to look at what I have here. 8 projects completed by just one man. So can you imagine that if only one man, speaker, or just one political position, one man can be able to do 8 projects? Think about all of them. How many ministers, how many senators do we have that come from our state? Think about all those monies. They use it to buy cars like Dino and put it in their room and be displaying cars for you. We saw Dino. Dino is now a cook in Dubai. He was showing us a video of how he's cooking in Dubai. that is a new job of Dino, because of course he was making mockery of President Tinubu, thinking that he can become, what did he say he want to become? Is he governor? My brother, see, if you no follow who no road, forget about all these things. It will not work. We have told you, if you are not part of the City Boy family, if you are not part of the winning team, it will not work, because enough is enough. Enough of all these fake rubbish leaders that have been leading us for a very long time. This is the first time that we now have a president, a leader that is focused. Now, look at all these people that have achieved a lot, success. You will find out that all these people have, in one way or the other, connected to President Tinubu. Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila is now what? The chief of staff to President Tinubu. All of them have connection with President Tinubu. The governor of Lagos State, all of them have connection with President Tinubu, right? What about Wike? All of them have a connection with President Tinubu. Tell us people that have been opposing President Tinubu or any other good leader in the country. Tell us what they have done. Tell us what's his name? What's his name again? I've forgotten his name. That man that was running this thing, our vice president, our former vice president. Tell us the project that they have done, that we can look back and say, look at what they have done for their own people. Nothing. But yet, they will be underground. They will be underground, sponsoring criminality, sponsoring hate, sponsoring sponsoring all kinds of fight, sponsoring all kinds of what I call it protest and propaganda everywhere for just because they want to make a point. But you see, this time around in 2024, God will disgrace all of them. 2024 is a year of redemption. This is our year of renewed hope, and President Tinubu has brought that hope. And now we can see that everybody that has ever worked or identify with President Tinubu is bringing us success. We can see even Akpabio, Godswill Akpabio said he was able to do what he did in Akwa Ibom when he was a governor because he learned it from President Tinubu. He learned it that when he was a lawyer or when he was a barrister in Lagos, when he was living in Lagos, doing his stuff in Lagos, he saw the kind of leadership that President Tinubu brought as a governor in Lagos. And so he copied from it. That is what Godswill Akpabio said. You don't know that? Go and check in connection to everybody that have performed one good in one way or the other in Nigeria politics. These people have affiliation to President Tinubu. Are you getting it now? So if these people now are the ones doing, let alone President, we are all of us will be we are going to be telling them, we'll be saying to them, we told you, we told you, we told you, we told you. Just like we told them that Biafra is dead. We told them that Biafra is a scam. We told them that IPOB is a scam. We told them that Biafra is dead. We told them that Obi can never become president of Nigeria. We told them. What is it that we did not tell them? There is nothing that we did not tell them. We tell them that Obi can never be president of Nigeria. I will never be. We saw Obi going to camp. He's visiting the less privileged in Kaduna. Is it where did that stuff happen? Was it in Kaduna or where they say in Plateau? We saw Obi in Plateau because they say there are some criminals that invaded Plateau State. We saw Obi there. Obi forget that every day in the southeast, precisely in Anambra State, the life of people, they are cutting the heads of the people in Anambra every day by their own brothers. Up to today, Obi have never condemned it. Obi have never said, Obi, how can in our lifetime Obi will become president? It's never possible. I'm hearing them saying, oh, he's going to come back in 2027. Are you seeing it? Nothing. So maybe you can make your choice. The people from the southeast, you can make your choice, because you see, now we have railway in Lagos. It has given more name to Nigeria. Many people are now saying, oh, look at Lagos. Lagos is like Dubai. We go to Dubai to see all these things, but now we now have it in Lagos, right? You see, so it has given that name to Nigeria, right? But you see, the people that are enjoying it are the people in Lagos, in the southwest of Nigeria. You see, that's it. So if you contribute to the success of Nigeria, it is your own people that will enjoy it. If you build hospital in the southeast, it is your own people that will enjoy it. If you build good roads in the southeast, it is your own people in the southeast. Instead of the IPOP or Biafra criminals to hold their leaders accountable, they are not. Every day they are running propaganda. They say, oh, they are coming to take your land. They are coming. You will get tired. We told them you will get tired. Before they were doing, what did they call it? They were doing sit at home. They are no longer telling us about their sit at home, because they told us that sit at home will bring Nnamdi Kanu out of DSS. They tell us that sit at home will bring Biafra. The other day, you understand me? The other day, some criminals sit down somewhere in Finland, say, oh, sit at home. It will make them to see that, yes, that we are serious, that Biafra is coming. I don't have problem, because this Biafra criminality that is even helping us to understand the people that have been working against Nigeria for a very long time. Sometimes I normally say, thanks to Obi for exposing the criminality of his own people from the southeast. Thanks to Obi for helping President Tinubu to become the president of Nigeria. Because you see, Obi contributed to the success of President Tinubu during the last election. Are you getting me now? You know, you will hear them run propaganda, talk all kinds of things. It is helping us to understand the people. You see, whatever thing that you see these IPOP Biafra people do, it is it is confirming what our forefather, what my father told me during the Biafra war, what the Biafra soldier did to our people, what the Igbos in the name of Biafra, what they use Biafra to do to our people from the Akwa Ibom, Calabar area as at that time. How they wanted to Colombia all of us. Today, nobody could have known the people called Ibibiu or Anam or Efik or Akwa Ibom if they succeeded in their Biafra fraud. You see, I normally tell them they should go and check the history. You understand me? They should go and check the history. It will happen again. It will be from Akwa Ibom. We will stop the criminality of Biafra from happening. We are the one that stop it from happening. Go and ask. That's why you hear, anytime you hear them say something about saboteur, it was our people. We stopped the Biafra fraud from happening. It will still be our people that will stop. That is why you see them targeting Akwa Ibom. The other day we saw videos of them doing their evangelism in Akwa Ibom, trying to convince people to join their Biafra. I told them, yes, If I did not support you people before, I would not be able to open up my mouth to talk what I'm talking. It's not that I did not know. My people told me my brother was a victim of their IPOP criminality. They massacre his body. They massacre his body. They told me, I saw it, but I was keeping quiet. I said, let me join them. Let me get my own first-hand information, and I know it. Together with what my father told me about this same Biafra. Are you getting me now? What they did. Ojukwu as a criminal was not even up to the ranks of General Philip Effiong. You will hear them say that General Philip Effiong was a second in command. that general who was that Ojukwu was. No, Ojukwu was a subordinate to General Philip Effiong. If you did not know, Ojukwu was a subordinate to General Philip Effiong. We know the story. We understand it, but we listen to their propaganda. We listened to their propaganda. It was when Ojukwu went and caused problem in the north, and the north retaliated, or every retaliated. That was how General Philip Effiong became a victim. And then when General Philip Effiong was running for his dear life, he went to the east. And then, as at that time, because Ojukwu was the governor of the then old eastern region, then he has no choice than to surrender to the governor, because he wanted to save his life. And then, just like Ojukwu manipulated General Philip Effiong to use him, because he was higher in rank. General Philip Effiong was higher in rank than Ojukwu. Ojukwu did not have any rank. Ojukwu was just like all these what do they call it? Reserve people, and it was not a regular army. So we know the story, but you'll be hearing them running propaganda everywhere. But we don't have time for that, because we already defeated them. If you want to find out the people that contributed to the failure of the Igbo Biafra project in the whole of the eastern region, it was Akwa Ibom people. And we are going to do it again. We have done it before, and we'll still do it again. We told them, whether you want to come and marry our women and use it to deceive your people, it will not work. Only me alone will expose your criminality. And then I hear them say, oh, in Sima, there is no Akwa Ibom people supporting you. You don't know anything. You think that support is by running propaganda on social media. His support is not by running propaganda on social media. You understand me? Because I see that the only people that are so angry with me, even after I left them for a very long time, are still the IPOP Biafra people. I see that all of them are still coming to me, abusing me. I say, wow, it means that what I actually did exposed all of you, that it is paining you. You understand me? And I'm so much happy, and we'll do it again. I said the people that stopped the IPOP Biafra Igbo project from happening was the people from Akwa Ibom. And it happened. So during that time, you will hear them. The name Saboteur actually came from when the Biafra soldiers came to Akwa Ibom. As at that time, it was not Akwa Ibom, of course. They came to the Ibibio side. Are you getting me now? When they come that time, because that was the area that was quiet. Even when the Nigerian army were fighting, when they get to the Ibibio area, they were like, oh, how come this place is so calm like this? How come that you guys might be fighting, might be joining hands to fight with the Biafra people? And we say, no, that we are not part of it. We say, no, we are not part of it. And then they will go. Are you getting me? It was when the Biafra soldiers came, the IPOP, the Igbos, when they came to Ibibio land, it was when they saw that, oh, the Ibibio area is so calm and quiet. They started calling us saboteurs. They were the people that bombed the Ibibio area. It was the Biafra soldier that bombed the Ibibio area. My father told me, I will understand the story. You understand me? But we were keeping quiet because now the Kanu told us that this generation of Biafra is different. Oh, that we are whiter than white. I said, okay, let us trust whiter than white today. Today, you can see it for yourself. So, and when you look at the people that have been abusing people, trying to bring down every other ethnic group, trying to say all kinds of things, about spoil the names of every other ethnic, you come from the Biafra people from the southeast. You understand? Even in their movies, one thing that got my attention was even in their movies, you will see them using Akwa Ibom name to be acting their movies. You will see them using Akwa Ibom name. You'll be using Akwa Ibom name, like for example, Akaite, house girl, house boy, gate man. They are the ones. I take note. Do you know that I pay attention to the people that have been bringing down every other ethnic group in Nigeria? They are the Igbos. They are the Igbos in their movies. I have watched during this break. If you see me, I have not come live. I take my time to monitor what is actually going on because it's not done on me. I'm seeing it in my real life. What my fathers told me. I look at all the movies produced by the Igbos. They are the only people bringing down this every other tribe. You will see them use Akwa Ibom name to be acting their movie. That person is not from Akwa Ibom. You will see them use Akwa Ibom name and add house boy, add gate man, and they will use Akwa Ibom name. They will say, "Oh, gate man is Akwa Ibom boy." They will be using their tongue, twisting their tongue, and say that is how Akwa Ibom people speak. That is a complete lie. I'm calling on the federal government because the federal government has been the one that has allowed all this nonsense to happen. The federal government must restore the dignity and the identity of every tribe in Nigeria. For us to be Nigeria is because all of us, all the tribes are identified in Nigeria. I've said this thing before. Nigeria is not Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, and that is why Nigeria has been failing. Because some group of people have been calling Nigeria, oh, Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. But the only person that I've seen that have got it right is President Tinubu. President Tinubu have gotten it right. I'm telling you, go and watch every movies produced by the Igbos. You will see that they are the ones using everything to bring down the every other tribe in their movies, in what they do, in everything. Look at, I was watching one movie. It got my attention. Like, okay, this person is acting as houseboy, house girl. How come this person is using Akwa Ibom name? The person that is acting the movie is not even from Akwa Ibom. Is it how Akwa Ibom people speak? Why are you trying to do all kinds of things? I watch other movies. I see the same thing. I say, wow, no wonder what my father said is complete truth. And we are seeing it happening. We are seeing it happening. I'm just mentioning that because if you need to know what we have done, you need to know what we have done. And my book is coming out very soon. You understand me? I told them before, remove Ibibio people, remove Anang, Efik, Cross River, Akwa Ibom people or Calabar people from your Biafra criminality because it can never work. Because when you don't hear us speak or talk, it doesn't mean that we don't know the truth. We know the truth. It is the leaders in Ibibio, in Akwa Ibom, in Calabar that have failed us. Look at the project that the governor in Akwa Ibom used our money to do. Used to build church, a cathedral, millions or billions of dollars. For what? It is our leader that is failing us. The only leader that we know in Akwa Ibom, in the whole of Akwa Ibom, is Godswill Akpabio. He is the man that made things to happen. You understand me? That is, apart from that, we have never had any other leader. After Godswill Akpabio, there's no other leader. We have been having failures upon failures upon failures. So the failures we are talking about is not just only in the southeast or only, no, it's also we are seeing what is going on. Can you imagine the state that received the highest income or the highest allocation in Nigeria? There is no railway system connecting them. There is no good hospital connecting them. There is no good road in the whole of the south side or the Niger Delta, as they call it. There's nothing. All of them use their money for their own personal interest. All of them. Mention any of them. All of them. The only person that tried to do something is Wike. If you go to Delta State, it's even the worst. If you go to Edo, it's even the worst. If you go to Bayelsa, it's even the worst. If you go to Akwa Ibom, nothing to write him about. It was only Wike who did something. So let us advise our leaders. If you are from the southeast, advise your leaders. If you are from south, advise your leaders, because this their propaganda, these their lies, telling us that the federal government is the cause of our problem will soon expire because Lagos is a model. That is why I'm telling you that this government is very strategic. It's not just Lagos, so Ogun State is part of it. There's another state that's supposed to come up, or your state is supposed to be part of it. Or your state supposed to be part. So now, of course, as the arrangement is going now, the quickest developed region will be the southwest of Nigeria. After the southwest, probably is going to be the north, because the north is more developed than the southeast and the south. I repeat, the North is more developed than the Southeast and the South-South. Even in terms of their natural resources, they are the wealthiest in Nigeria. The northern part of Nigeria is the wealthiest in Nigeria. Even if you combine the oil in the southern Nigeria, the north is, I'm telling you, when you hear that there are different crises going on in the north, it is because of these resources. It is because of these resources. The reason why you don't hear all those things happening in the south is because they have succeeded in piping our oil already. So you don't hear them fight. You don't hear them fight about the oil in the south. What did I say? You don't hear them fight. They have already succeeded in piping all the oil to anywhere they want. I'm telling you, that is why you'll be hearing some, they say oil theft. So place, oil theft. No, because they are no longer fighting people because they know where to steal the oil. If they want to steal the oil, they know where to steal the oil. But the solid minerals in the north is not yet channeled. So it's still scattered. So they are using crisis and be harvesting these solid minerals in the north. So as it stands now in Nigeria today, the two regions that are making progress is the southwest of Nigeria and the northern part of Nigeria. They are the ones that is making progress. We don't know what is wrong with the south-south. We don't know what is wrong with the southeast. We see the youth of the southeast running propaganda, shouting Biafra, shouting IPOP, talking nonsense. They refuse to hold their leaders accountable. Look at the leaders in the southwest. Look at the leaders in the northern part of Nigeria. Do you hear the people of the north shouting and complaining? No. The only challenge that they are facing right now is because of their solid minerals. How some people are using a crisis to harvest the solid minerals in the north. That is the only thing that has happened. I can guarantee you, when you hear about insecurity in the north, it is because they are harvesting these solid minerals. That is the truth. But if you want to look at development in terms of good road construction, in terms of electricity, the north is doing well than the south and the southeast of Nigeria. When last did you see any major project in the south of Nigeria? I'm asking questions. Tell me the last time you saw any major project in the south side of Nigeria. In fact, I was listening to Godswill Akpabio, who was the former minister of the Niger Delta. Do you know what he said? That Nigeria is owing how many debt? Over something, 90-something trillion of debt. That out of this 97 trillion of debt, 94 trillion debt is because of abandoned projects in the south, in the Niger Delta. Again, it's not the fault of the federal government. What did I say? It's not the fault of the federal government because the project have been awarded in the south, in the Niger Delta, but our leaders in the south, in the Niger Delta, or in the southeast have been eating this money, putting the blame on the federal government. And some useless criminals in the name of IPOP, Biafra, or some stupid British, they don't know. They continue running that propaganda. But you see, this government is strategic. It's not making noise. It's showing them. It's showing them because you can only be a leader by showing example. That is what President Tinubu is doing. President Tinubu is showing example of leadership. And that leadership is Lagos. Lagos is a model. Lagos is a model. Ogun State is a model. I know the reason why I keep mentioning Ogun State, because Ogun State, as it stands now, is the father of agriculture. They are tapping into agriculture. They're not supposed to be the best. They're not supposed to be the best. Of course, all the food that people are eating in Nigeria come from the north. So you should be asking yourself, so if there are crises in the north, how come they are still producing food? When you hear all this bucket of crisis, it's because of those areas that they are harvesting the solid minerals. Today, the food that Nigerians are eating comes from the north. Ask yourself, why? Ask yourself, why? So don't allow anybody sit down on whether or on Wise TV or channel or whatever and be telling you stories of running propaganda everywhere. Today I was shocked. I was shocked that on Wise TV that they were praising Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. They were praising him. Say 8 projects launched. They were not saying, oh, let other leaders learn from what is going on in Lagos. I saw a comment here. Somebody say, my brother, poverty they not. Poverty there everywhere. Poverty there everywhere. The north that you are saying there is poverty, if you want to look at it, there is no poverty in the north compared to the poverty that we have in the south. Are you referring to the children on the street? That is a different case study. Because the last time I checked, every leader in the north, if any project is awarded in the north, they make sure they do that project. I cannot say the same in the south or in the Niger Delta or in the southeast. I just told you that all the expenditure and trillion of debt that Nigeria is owing today, most of them come from the south, the Niger Delta. And due to the abandoned projects, maybe the government has, of course, we know how the government have been borrowing money from different sources. Now, they borrowed this money and awarded project in the south, in the Niger Delta. They refuse to do this project. I said, what I'm telling you is a confirmed statement from the former minister of Niger Delta, of course, Godswill Akpabio. You don't know, Godswill Akpabio was the former minister of is it, what do they call it? Is it Niger Delta? Yes. He knows everything and he can tell you abandoned project, which means the federal government have been providing resources. But individuals take this money and they use it. We remember what happened in the East-West Road, that road that was awarded several times. Different government will come and award the contract. Ike Ekweremadu was one of the persons who handled that contract, abandoned the contract, used the money for themselves. The same thing happened. When I was growing up, I used to hear something about NDDC buses. They say NDDC, that is Niger Delta Corporation, the road that was constructed by the Niger Delta Corporation, Development Corporation, all the buses, today, nothing. So every year, every month, the federal government is awarding projects to some leaders in the south side of Nigeria. Where are those monies? Where are those monies? I'm asking you today, tell me in the last 50 years, okay, 50 years, is it too far? Or is this too much? Tell me the major project that was done in the south. Somebody will say, there's no federal government present in the southeast. Tell me what the federal government have done in the south. No, I'm just using the ideology of the Biafra IPOP criminals that have been running propaganda everywhere. They say, oh, federal government is not doing anything in the southeast. Tell us where the federal government is doing anything in the southeast, in anywhere in the part of any region in Nigeria. So that is just excuse that they have been using to run a propaganda and all of that. Instead of them to hold their leaders accountable, I'm asking you, tell me any major project that was done in the last 50 years in the Niger Delta, in the south side of Nigeria, or in the southeast of Nigeria. There's nothing. But look at what is going on in Lagos. You will hear some people say, oh, that yes, there's supposed to be a project, that there was supposed to be a major road or a major hospital or a major project that was supposed to be constructed in the southeast. But this money was diverted by some people from in the federal, and then they take this project and they are building it in Lagos. That is the propaganda that they hear. We keep hearing all kinds of propaganda. Look, I'm asking you, look at what is going on. Look at what is going on in the in Lagos, in the southwest of Nigeria. Development everywhere. When are you going to start holding your leaders accountable in the south? It will not be magic. It will not be magic, and I will not be shocked when the southwest of Nigeria are able to construct their railway system. Connect. They have a very what I call it innovative railway system. The whole of the southwest. What will you say? You will hear them say, "Oh, is the federal government?" Because I started hearing some IPOP Biafra criminals saying that, oh, that the money that they use to build Lagos is our oil money. The same oil money they share to your governors in the southeast, because they share the same money to everybody. Didn't they share the same money to everybody? The same money they share to the people in the north, they share the money to the people in the southeast, they share the money the same people to the people in the south, they share it to everybody. What did your own governor use the money to do? What did your own senator use the money to do? What did your own house of speaker use the money to do? Nothing. But look at it in Lagos. Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila used his own to commission project. Now, this project that have been commissioned is not just pipe what did they go borehole. It's not borehole. It's not a project that they say it will happen in 2 years or 3 years. He was constructing it. He was doing it. You understand me? He was doing it. He was doing it. He was doing. Now he commissioned a full-fledged functional project. 8 of them. Please, I want the IPOP Biafra people to ask Abaribe. What Abaribe for the past 17, 20 years as a political leader in the whole of the southeast in Abia State, what project has he done for the people of Abia State? Is that the fault of the president as well? Please ask Ojus Okalu. Tell us any project that Ojus Okalu did as a governor in Abia State. Tell us any project today that we can look at and say, this is the project that was done by Obi in Anambra. Tell us. But I can tell you categorically the projects that Godswill Akpabio have done, because that is the only leader that we are proud of in Akwa Ibom. Godswill Akpabio. He did the stadium today, which is a national stadium that everybody is talking about. The Ibom Air that you are seeing, that everybody, it was Akpabio that did it. The airport, that runway, it was Akpabio that did it. Look at the biggest, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. Look at the biggest investment that Akpabio did. Today, is it a 5-point star hotels and tourism center that Akpabio built? Akpabio built all the roads. Go and check the records. But tell us what Obi did. Nothing. Tell us what Ojus Okalu did. Nothing. Tell us what the Bayelsa State governor has done. Nothing. Tell us what what's his name? Goodluck Ebele Jonathan did. Nothing. You will see what President Tinubu will do before he leave office. Because what they are interested is the legacy that they will leave behind. Today, if you go and ask Abaribe, what all these monies that you have been taking, where did you keep it? Where do you keep it? Nothing. All the monies that Ojus Okalu as a governor, now a senator, where is the money? Where is the money that Ojus Okalu? Where is the money? But look at the legacy that Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila have left in Lagos. Nobody will forget it. Look at the legacy of Governor Sanwaolu in Lagos. Look at the legacy of President Tinubu in Lagos. Tell me the legacies of your leaders. Let us know where the problem is coming from. Tell me the legacies of your heroes. Today you will hear some IPOP Biafra criminals running their propaganda. They say, oh, Ojukwu was their hero. I say, okay, fine. What do you call, what makes Ojukwu a hero? What did he do for you people? Can you mention one thing that Ojukwu did and left that you can say is a legacy that you can remember? Criminality? Or what? You know, there is one of my big brother that always say, yes, let us give credit to Ojukwu for what he did. That after the meeting that they had with Abori, is it Abori meeting or whatever, Abori Accord, that what he was fighting for was sincere. I say, no, there is nothing that Ojukwu did that was sincere. That if you understand what Abori I stand means, you will never in any way, think that Ojukwu did anything good. Because Ojukwu said, in Abori I stand, which means Ojukwu wanted all of us, Ibibio people, Anam, Akwa Ibom people, Calabar people today to still be under his own dictatorship and maltreatment. Yes. Today, nobody would have known if anything about Ibibio people or any other tribe, Ijo, or any other tribe in Nigeria. If the Biafra Igbo project succeeded. But that failed. That failed completely. So tell us the legacy that you are proud of as Ojukwu, as your hero. Tell us. Tell us the legacy that you are proud of, Obi. When you hear you run propaganda, you say Obi is your savior. I say, yeah, it's your savior now, because even people say Satan is their savior. You don't know people that worship Satan. By the way, you people say Satan is a bad person. I don't see Satan as a bad person. But some people say Satan is a bad person. I don't know. I don't know who is a good person to you. Because how you know somebody that is good depends on the intent of the heart. Tell us the legacies that we can, tell us the legacies that we can be proud of. And we say, oh, look at the legacies that will be left. Nothing. Tell us the legacy that Ojus or Kalu left. Nothing. Tell us the legacies that Abaribe left. Nothing. Tell us the legacies that Professor Soludo has done or will leave. Nothing. You see, we use Professor Soludo as a reference point. Do you know why? Because President Tinubu just became a president. It's not even up to 1 year. We hear the IPOP, Biafra, Igbo, South from the Southeast complaining everywhere, shouting. But they forget that they have a professor, Professor Soludo, who has been a governor for more than 1 year in Anambra State. Nothing, no project has been actualized. Every what do they call it? Every financial year or fiscal year, you hear Professor Soludo will gather some people, take them to Lagos or Abuja for a PowerPoint presentation. That's what Professor Soludo have been doing. It's been more than 1 year, yet you did not hear any IPOP Biafra person complain. They put the blame on President Tinubu. They say, oh, there's no federal government in Igbo land. We want presidency. If you are Nigeria, will you ever entrust anything in the hands of a man who betrayed the country before? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Can you? He will never do it. I will not do it. So I don't think Nigeria will ever do that until you can prove to Nigeria or Nigerians that you have changed, that you will be a patriotic Nigerian and a loyal Nigerian. No, but from what we are seeing, you are not even showing any remorse. So we don't care. You understand me? So I'm asking you these questions because in this 2024, after all, we have defeated all defeated. We are not hearing all your propaganda anymore. Because me, I'm just quiet. Because I told you before, I'm not a blogger. So you are not going to be seeing me often as you used to, because my job has finished. We defeated all defeatables. Any noise that you are making now is just a noise. We wait for you to finish your noise. At the end of the day, you will realize that you are just making noise. Just like we told them. We told the IPOP criminals, Biafra people. They were shouting Biafra. They were saying they were even threatening the federal government. If you don't release Nnamdi Kanu, we will burn down this. We will do this. I say, you don't know what you have done. It's because you don't understand what you have done. You understand me? That one finished. They say, oh, Obi, the same people that were shouting Biafra, they were now telling us that Obi is now the savior. We laugh at them. We told them that, come on, go and sit down. So it's evidence that we have defeated all. So my job is gone. That's why you have seen me. If you look me very, very well, you have seen something differently that I've done. My job is finished. When it's time, when it's any other time that is necessary, you will see me. You will see me because I'm not a blogger. I'm not that kind of person coming out to make noise. And no. I give you authentic information, and everything that I've said has come to pass. Now, our focus is in development of our state, holding our leaders accountable, and that is what the City Boy movement is on. The people that are working and doing what they're supposed to do are doing it. Very soon, you will see the result. Very soon, we will present to you our findings and our results, because that is what we are interested in. We are no longer in making noise. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes I hear some people say, this comes from only the Igbos, especially the IPOP Biafra criminals. I will hear them say, oh, you betray your brother. I say, who is your brother? Which of your brother? You don't know your true brother? We are brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. We are one people. We come together because of Nigeria. I get me now. We come together because of Nigeria. Don't because you want to come and steal Akwa Ibom, you now see me as your brother. Don't because you want Akwa Ibom, you want to push and deceive people to come and support your Biafra criminality, and you say Akwa Ibom is your brother. We are now your brothers. I'm betraying your brother. It is not today that we learn from it. We already know the stories of the Biafra soldiers who came to Ibibio land to say the Akwa Ibom people are saboteurs because we did not allow their Biafra and Igbo project to succeed, and it will never succeed. Now, somebody said to me before, were you not part of the people that were supporting IPOP and Biafra? I said, yes. That is why I'm able to speak the way I'm speaking. You can never see any other person talk the way I'm talk. Check everywhere. You can never. I was one of the people who supported IPOP and Biafra. Even from Akwa Ibom, my people were telling me, please, you don't know what these people did to us. You don't know what they did. I said, don't worry about that. That didn't you listen to Nnamdi Kanu? He's saying that it's whiter than white. We have proven to you that you remain the same and you are the same people who did what you did before in the past, and I can show you proof of it. And that is what I'm doing. So if you say, were you not the people? I say, yes, I was part of it. I supported IPOP and Biafra until I discovered the criminality, which we always know. Which we always know you for, until I discover the criminality by myself, not somebody telling me. I discovered the criminality of Biafra and IPOP, and we don't want to be part of the criminality. We don't want our people to be suffering. After all, you people from the southeast of Nigeria have always been abusing my people, that we are houseboys and house girls. Gate man. That is why you put it in your movies. My people we have exposed you. My book is coming. You put it in your movies. All the movies run by the Igbos and Nollywood, they portray the same thing. They are the Igbos acting the movies, acting as a Kaite, acting as a Okon, acting as anything. I'll be saying that, but we don't have problem with that. You understand me? You have always been abusing our people. So when I discovered the criminality in IPOP and Biafra, I say, no, this is not what we want. My people already have been suffering for a very long time. So this time around, we need true leadership. We need true liberation of our land and our resources, and to make sure that we join hands with people who are willing, to make our country to work. The last person that was able to liberate the people of Akwa Ibom was Godswill Akpabio, His Excellency. Godswill Akpabio. He was the last leader that was born out of Akwa Ibom that all these people. So we have not had any other leader yet to continue the vision of liberating the people of Akwa Ibom people, of Ibibio or Anang or all those things, because this is what is needed. Thanks to the Almighty God and the people, thanks to Gowon and other people who helped to make sure that the project, the Igbo Biafra project, did not succeed. Because today, nobody could have even heard my own tongue. This my Akwa Ibom or Calabar tongue that I'm even speaking that they don't like. You hear them say, you call me Igbo, but I'm speaking Calabar tongue, and you don't like it, and you even abuse me, and then you say at the same time, I'm part of your Biafra. Can't you see how stupid you are? So today, nobody could have known about this my Akwa Ibom tongue or Biafra tongue, because they could have succeeded, just like they have succeeded in taking over Abia State, some part of Abia State, and put it as part of the Southeast or whatever, which we know the story, but we don't care about that. You understand me? If there's anybody to even complain in Nigeria, we are the people from the coastal region of Nigeria are supposed to be the one to complain. Because I don't see how the coastal region or the South or the Niger Delta belongs to the Southeast. I don't see any connection of the coastal region in the Southeast. I don't see any connection. I don't see any connection. But today, you will hear them say, "Oh, you because when the people that governed us before and they left, they put us as part of the old Eastern region, and then they decided they want to own us." Do you see that? But thanks today that President Tinubu is on the throne. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, somebody. This is the real message, that President Tinubu today is on the throne. So salvation is here. That is why President Tinubu said, renewed hope is here. Nigeria is back on track. So the renewed hope agenda is already active, because 1st of January, President Tinubu already signed into law, of course, the renewed hope agenda or budget, of course. And now we are now in full force under the renewed hope agenda. So if you are part of the patriotic Nigerian, just like I said in my short statement that I released, relax. Don't join the propagandists and propaganda. I'm just telling you, look at today. Many people are celebrating the project that was commissioned by Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. All of you are celebrating it. In fact, we saw also His Excellency Babajide Sanwaolu in Lagos, as a governor in Lagos, he was trying to talk to people of their bad behaviors. Yet you will hear them complain that Lagos is not working, Lagos is not doing this, but they are the one contributing and spoiling it. We saw a video of the governor of Lagos State trying to stop the, I don't know, according to, he said he's a soldier. He was the one that used his mouth. He said he was a soldier. And do you know what these people are doing? Now, they are using Okada. They claim to be soldiers. We don't know how that is true because it has not been confirmed. He claimed to be a soldier using Okada to carry people one way. And now they are carrying people on the footpath, where people are supposed to be walking with their foot, with their legs. That place is not meant for cars or motorcycle or anything. It's just for people to use their leg. Then this supposedly claimed soldier was using the Okada to take people one way on the wrong side of the road. You see, so they are using the name of soldier or any political office for their own personal interest. Whether it's the police, whether it's the soldier, whether it's anything, this is what is happening because there is no discipline, there is no consequences, there has not been leadership. But thanks to Governor Babajide Sanwaolu, His Excellency, for standing up to the task. It's not going to be easy. So the only way to do it is not just by standing, because the governor was able to catch the people that walk on that road by that time. What about other people that will break the law when they are not there? So that is why I say we need to effect a sustainable system, a sustainable solution. It's not just catching one person. Just like I was telling people, after the only person that we know after President Tinubu is Yaradua, that tried to do something. But you see, when Yaradua left, everything scattered because there was no system in place. And that is what President Tinubu is dealing with, the foundation. If you want to fight corruption, have you stopped corruption so that you can fight corruption? So if you don't put a system that will prevent corruption, or people stealing money, or governors not using money for what they are supposed to do, or senators not using money for what they are supposed to, or even schools and institutions issuing fake degrees and certificates, if you don't put a system in place to stop that from happening, and then you are pursuing people, you understand me? You are pursuing people that have committed crime. How will you ensure that the purpose and the objective will be achieved? No, so that is why we are asking President Tinubu, we need systems and tools. We need an integrated system. We have the various systems. We have the what do they call it? The identity card, the BVN. I mentioned all of them. The voters card, all the data. We need an integrated system, just like the way it is working in everywhere, in every part of the country. An integrated system where we can track what has been going on, the real person, the whatever, and then you reward people that are supposed to be rewarded. We have a one system. In the UK, if you use gov.uk, everything you need is there. Why don't we have gov.ng that is integrated, that everything will be there? If you want to talk about immigration, it will be there. If you want to talk about the various constituencies, the various states, it will be there. If anything you want, we need a robust, a sustainable system. It's not there. So this system has to be implemented. If not, our effort will be for nothing. Because when President Tinubu leaves, if another person comes and do not want to follow, it will be another failure. That's why when you see some people some leaders or governors will come and close down the project that was done by another person. They don't want to continue from that project, which means money that was invested to start that project wasted. And that is the biggest difference of what is going on in Lagos. So because we know that President Tinubu was able to achieve that sustainable system, it's not yet okay, but because President Tinubu was able to achieve that laid that foundation for Lagos, that is why Lagos is progressing. I can tell you that Lagos will continue to develop and progress. Lagos can never come down because they have been a legacy, they have been a system put in place in Lagos. Anybody that come, if there's a project that was started and did not complete, that person must complete it and then start another one and finish it. If you do not finish it, if another person come, you cannot. It has never happened in any place in Nigeria. Another one will come and scatter. So we need a system that works. So my project has finished. I've delivered. We have defeated all defeated. We defeated Obi. We defeated Biafra. We defeated IPOP. We defeated all the criminals that have been running propaganda. Now President Tinubu is on the throne. So right now I don't need to be responding to their criminality or their propaganda, because all of them, they will see that all their rubbish is nonsense. I've told them. I told Simon Ekpa, one of them that say he wants to take over from Nnamdi Kanu. I said, you are making another mistake that Nnamdi Kanu made. And today Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. It's simple. I told him. I said, I worked with you before. Some people say, oh, that Simon Ekpa was your boss. I say, that is how all these IPOP, Igbo, Biafra criminals will be saying somebody was my boss. How can the same way they are saying Ojukwu was General Philip Effiong boss, when General Philip Effiong was the higher in command in the Nigerian army. If you want to look at Simon Ekpa, is it in education? I'm higher than everything. So, but you see, they will be running their propaganda, but we don't have time for them, because people, just like President Tinubu, you can check. We are learning from President Tinubu. You will see all the noise, all the things, all the names that they call President Tinubu, all the bad things and prayers. He did not answer them. He's shocking them with success. He's shocking them with victory, with so many wins and progress. That is what I'm learning. Some people prayed for me. He said, oh, may your life be like Tinubu. I say, amen. I want my life to be like President Tinubu. A man of his age, of President Tinubu, defeat the so-called Obi, who some people claim is a youth. Is that not embarrassment? The man that defeated all the so-called youth combined in Nigeria. Is that that I want to be like President Tinubu? You don't know that? But I know my own personality. I have my own destiny that will be greater than President Tinubu, because even you say you want to be greater than your teachers. So I'm learning from President Tinubu. I get me now, because there's a lot of success that he has achieved. I get me now. You see, and that's it. So you can see that we are not making noise anymore. Even all of them are mute. They are no longer shouting Biafra, Biafra, because all of those things was because of election. They wanted to use IPOP Biafra propaganda to see how they can destabilize APC and President Tinubu, of course, presidency. But that failed. That failed. All of them failed. So I want to say thanks to Obi for helping President Tinubu to become the president of Nigeria. You understand me? Thanks to Obi for helping President Tinubu to become the president of Nigeria. It's very easy. Obi played a vital role that made President Tinubu the president of Nigeria. Are you getting me now? Simple. It's as simple as that. Any other noise you want to make, forget it. You see, you will be another scapegoat that will help another success or great leader to emerge in 2027. And when that time comes, we will come out. You understand? When that time comes, we will come out and show you. Are you getting me now? That we are here. Just like we have shown you before, that we are here, and we'll continue to show you that we are here. So yes, that's it. That is my message. So ask the people that you follow, that you think they are your heroes. Let them show you their own legacies. What is the legacy of Obi? What is the legacy of Ojukwu as a hero of Biafra criminals? What is the legacy of Ojus Okalu? What is the legacy? I can tell you the legacy of Godswill Akpabio. Biggest stadium, best road, best tourism resort and centers, best airport. Today you hear of Ibom Air everywhere. I can tell you the legacies of who I say are my mentors or are my leaders or are my heroes. Show me your own. Show me any of your heroes that you have been shouting. Ojukwu, the man that brought criminality to Igbo land, the man that brought tears and poverty to the people of Igbo land, the man that scattered the Igbo race all over the world with their own propaganda. Tell me your legacies. You understand me? Tell me. So I know that some people have been reaching out to me that, oh, Nsima, try to be coming out. See, I have a lot of things. During that time, during the election, I was doing a lot of things and I was still coming out because it was necessary. If you see, I have a lot of things on my head. So please, if I don't come out, it's because it's not necessary for me. There are so many other people you can listen to, but when it's time, I will come out. I hopefully I'll be able to come out maybe every day or whatever, but I don't know, maybe 1 hour or two, just like I've done now. But you see, I might not have that time anymore because this is new year. We have already accomplished we need to focus. There's something for me I'm doing personally to make sure that we contribute to the success of this country. It's not by noise, because at the end of the day, we need, what will be your legacy? What did you contribute to the success? Because I want to be among the people that will be making noise, how we contribute to the success of this country. I don't want to be among the people that will say, oh, I thought I was wrong. Oh, thanks to president. No, 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 no. I want to be the people that will say, yes, I contributed to the success of this president. Because, President Tinubu emerges as the president is the revolution that Nigerians are waiting for, but they don't know. I salute you.
Hello, my Oga.
Yes, I salute you.
Good evening.
Yes.
Our body.
We full ground always. Please go ahead.
For your program there, you make one point, and everybody, every sensible Nigerian, they should learn from that point. I know they talk that is, but because of say, if you let people get bad mind, they're not going to eat the good of the land because of their bad mind. Bad mind, not the let person see road, see opportunity, and see say the future they bright. Do you hear me?
I'm listening.
Lagos State was able to record that success, right? Because of one man. I will tell you today. From Yoruba too, then they blind because of hatred, because of jealousy. They know they see the truth. Now those kind of Yoruba people, now they follow Obi.
All of them will learn. Learn. Sure.
Lagos State was able to record that success past any other state in Nigeria because of who? Because of one single man. I don't care what anybody talk. If the land made them say that drug, I don't care. It don't concern me. All I want to see be say, better be the situation of things on ground.
All right, sir. Please, sir, you have 1 minute again. Oh, just make your point because I don't have much time, sir. Yes.
Sure, now, make people learn from that your point. Make other states consistency. Let's have one project and finish up anybody that is coming in. If you don't continue that project, make them they sign a bit too long. You have to, irrespective of the party you're coming from, you must continue that project. It will benefit every Nigerian and every state in Nigeria. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That is the secret of Lagos prosperity or progress and development. Every person, every leader that comes in, continue from the last project. That is how to do it. But in Nigeria, some other states, you see them, whenever they come, they destroy the other project, they stop that one and start another one. Look at what Fubara did in Rivers State. Destroy the state assembly that was built by Wike because of their beef and indifferences or whatever. But thanks to Fubara and President Tinubu for resolving that issue in Rivers State, because they wanted to use that as a yardstick for their criminality. The PDP criminality and the IPOP Biafra, they wanted to capitalize on the situation in Rivers State, but President Tinubu, as a smart leader, intervene and destroy their propaganda and their whatever. So that has been destroyed already. So don't worry about that. I want to assure you, you see, the progress that is happening in Lagos today will be the progress of Nigeria. President Tinubu has brought, in fact, President Tinubu leadership or presidency is the beginning of the development in Nigeria. And it has happened in Lagos, of course. How many years did it take that to happen? Now, for the one in Nigeria, it's not going to take 20 years or 17 years. Do you know why? Because now we have learned from the legacies, and it's going to be so easy for people to execute it, for good leaders to execute the legacies that has happened already in Lagos. Do you know why? Because now there are a lot of leaders that President Tinubu have already trained. Some of them are people that you can see today. People that have learned from work with President Tinubu is Honorable Femi, Gbajabiamila, Governor Sanwaolu. There are plenty. I can't even mention. There are plenty of them. These are the ones that we are just talking about now. But so there are so many of those leaders that President Tinubu have groomed and mentored. Most of them are now working with President Tinubu. So I want you to learn from what this project that was launched in Lagos. Did you hear him make noise? He's not making noise. He just delivered. That is how it is. That is how President Tinubu is. That is everybody that work. That is how they will deliver success, and Nigerians, those people that did not believe in them, they will now be saying, wow, wow. That is what President Tinubu is. It's about legacy. And then when you listen to the statement of Honorable Femi when he was giving his speech, he said that what is interested in legacy. Let every other leaders in Nigeria learn and be focused on building legacies that people will always remember them for. That's it. You did not see him sharing a grinding machine. You did not see him sharing. What is all this thing that they normally share? They share grinding machine or motorcycle. Even some of them don't even share it. They say that is constituency project. Can you imagine that some people share broom as constituency project? Some people share, hey, what I saw something that they say they share before. Hey, some people share, they will go and do football. They will go and organize football competition and say this was my constituency project. That is what some of the ministers are doing, some of the legislators, senators, House of Federal and State House of Reps, all of them. That's what they do. They will just go somewhere and go and open one borehole and say, hey, that is a constituency project. They have been doing this for a very long time. But I believe that this government, President Tinubu government, will put an end to all these things. Now, let me tell you something. If you want to doubt me, don't doubt me too much, because what I'm telling you is I'm going to be here to remind you. Now we have so many. How many senators from Labour Party now? We are waiting for them. Before the end of their tenure finish, let us see the project that all the LOP senators will do. Let us see. Let us see. Alex Uti, the governor of Abia State, they say, oh, that is what they want, Labour Party. We will see what is going to achieve, because there is no longer time for people to be running propaganda and making noise anymore. That is why I keep on repeating it. President Tinubu is working strategically. Lagos is a model of how Nigeria is supposed to be, of how all the governors are supposed to work in the state. What is happening in Lagos can happen in every part of Nigeria. In fact, there are states that receive lots of money allocation, and they have wealth and resources that they can attract investment to the state, but they refuse to do it. Now, in the next 2-3 years, now you will see the internal generated revenue of Lagos will double. And some people will say, oh, it is federal government money. It is federal government money. That is a lie, because when the governor and the leaders in Lagos were building Lagos, grooming Lagos, railway system is bringing in internal revenue, the rice mill, and so many other projects is making people to migrate to Lagos. When you hear that people are coming to Lagos, it is because people say, oh, if I can't travel out of the country, there's opportunity in Lagos. Why? Why do people feel that way? Because their state governors have failed them. All their state governors and leaders have failed them. So they have no choice. At least they can hear that, oh, Lagos, at least they can survive there. They go there. So Lagos is attracting intelligent people, intelligent brains, intelligent people to come to Lagos and invest, start businesses, because they have provided the enabling environment. What stopped a whole Professor Soludo, a leader in the Southeast, from attracting young minds to come and invest in the Southeast? Nothing. What stopped Obi? Nothing. Obi is busy deceiving his brothers from Ariaria or Onitsha, because you can't deceive us from Ibibio land. That is nonsense. You can't. You will never. You understand me? So, but that is by the way. But my message today is very short, because I don't have much time, and I want to end it here. Let other governors, leaders, senators, House of Reps, state, federal speakers, or whatever they call themselves, let them learn from what is going on in Lagos, from the development, from the legacies, from the leadership that is going on in Lagos, because they can bring the same leadership to their own state. And let those so-called IPOP, Biafra youth from the Southeast or from the Igbo land, to start holding their leaders accountable. They can see that it is not the federal government that is their problem. They can see that the development in Lagos is not because federal government is giving money. They can see that it is their leaders that is doing it. The contribution of every leader is what has kept Lagos, is what has helped Lagos to be at this level that it is. That is my message tonight. Today, I'm not here to mingle words with some criminals from the southeast of Nigeria. They are a bunch of criminals. I've said it many, many times, and today we can fulfill to them. That is why they are still angry with me. They come to my inbox. It's paining them, and it will continue to pain them. As all of us from Akwa Ibom, from Ibibio land, we stop the actualization of Biafra Igbo project from coming to, we will do it again this time around. If they continue to want to steal Akwa Ibom or any other part of the South Niger Delta, we will stop it from happening just like we did it before. So, of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Stay blessed until I come your way next time, guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.